And how you guys did it? Maybe you select all and assign it. So let me go look on yeah. Yes, select this and then you assign diaphragm. Oh, okay. I think maybe you guys select all and you must have select all the node and assign diaphragm. Right? Oh yeah, that's I think happened. So if you do that, ETABS actually choose the intermediate node and assign the diaphragm each floor below. So you see that those dash line. So this dash lines should not intermediate node should not be tied to the this diaphragm on each floor. So just make sure if you select all and assign it, you should know that you don't have any intermediate nodes here, right? So only diaphragm has to be occur and exist on the only floor. Something actually I found that there is some boundary condition was accidentally assigned. I'm gonna just delete assign both boundary condition and make a free no boundary condition. So this is typical floor. It's ready to replicate. I'm gonna set 40 to 42. Right. So let's turn on the diaphragm. Does diaphragm also copy it or not? Let me just go back to the story. Oh, okay. Diaphragm is not copied. So you have to assign manually. Oh, since also we copy it, make sure that all boundary condition is uh, removed. So now question is, you have intermediate nodes. How can we make it select uh, only this is something need to do it manually. So maybe you may have to select working down and select node by node, or you may be using this select only nodes. Otherwise, you may be accidentally choose. Oh, let me try this way. So select all the node, assign diaphragm, right? And then how can I select only intermediate node? No. That's not. I have to do it manually. So this case, you know what I mean? So you understand this? And so diaphragm, you have to, since you have an intermediate nodes, somehow the wall was meshed. So those diaphragms should be only occur on each floor. Okay. I'm selecting all the node and assign diaphragm. Try to not to select the intermediate nodes between floors. I have to do it just manually. Okay. Well, okay. Almost. Okay. So I assign the diaphragm every floor. Make sure I don't miss anything. All right. So I think after diaphragm you assign, what you could do is assigning a lateral load, right? Win X and Win Y. So I think I explained one thing. The Win X, so you fill in all the Win parameters. But here you have to define that your diaphragm width and depth in width and depth. So width and depth. So also has to assign associate directions. Typically, zero means wind blowing x and y. One 0 degree, and wind y is obviously 90 degrees, so we have to rotate it. So here, wind direction, you have see the same width and depth. You have to type it 90 degrees for wind y direction. So let's see. Okay, I think it's ready to run. Just want to make sure everybody. Okay. So now we can run it, and hopefully it runs fast. But it's something that we should consider. I explained that current model is Bing model. I could name it. So we use the floor and copy it 40 times. Obviously, it need a lot of computations. So gravity load and lateral. So typically, we try to avoid that Bing model until you maybe size all the lateral elements. Otherwise, you just kind of wasting time. So for I think lateral study purpose, we try to make models simpler by assigning some features. Okay, maybe I can show you. This is not too bad. So at this moment, maybe I'm gonna move to the 40th floor and then just run the animation to the WinX and see how building move. So you move X directions, it moves Y direction. So I think graphically you have to check it whether every members are connected and move reasonably. So let me see what. Okay, so overall looks good. So now, before we jump on the lateral, I think what you have to test it is column design. So column was assigned lateral column, right? Same thing. I'm gonna select all the column. Similarly, composite beam design, we're gonna override and frame design to gonna change to the steel frame design. This is a typical steel column design. Since we're doing it similarly load combination, we could set the load combination by using a default steel frame design features. So we're gonna bring in all the steel load combination for column design, right? And then this guy only select the steel column.